Hello, everyone. Andy Schwab here with your Northern Ag TV. Well, we're wrapping things up here at Kansas City at the National Association of Farm Broadcasting Annual Convention. And boy, Northern Ag Network had some great news and some big news as our very own Augie was the 2024 Dix Harper Meritorious Award. And Augie, congratulations on that. Give us just what you felt when you heard that it was you this year.
Well, it was pretty much of a surprise. I wasn't quite ready for it. I came down here just to say goodbye to all my friends since I'm going to be retiring this next week.
Yeah, and retirement is a well-deserved retirement. Augie, of course, been over 10 years with Northern Ag Network. Talk about just the 10 year of highlights that you have through these ag years.
Well, it's been really good. I've been doing, the radio, TV ad sales for 30 plus years, but, joining Ag Network, the Northern Ag Network, last 10 years has been just really good. Changed from rock and roll to ag. It's just been a little bit different, but just a good bunch of people in the ag industry that I was able to work with and just appreciate being able to help serve them.
Any particular memory that just will always be with you that you'll never forget, probably?
Well, doing something like this, I've avoided being on a mic or behind the camera or any of that. But when I started at Northern Ag, that Mr. Nemitz guy got me on TV like within 2 weeks. And I said, never again. And now, 11 years later, you're doing it to me again.
Well, it's a very well-deserved award for Augie, of course. And as mentioned, Augie heading into retirement. He's going to become a ski bum and a life coach out of Red Lodge, Montana. So be sure to find him on the Red Lodge Ski Mountain and maybe around the convention here or there as well. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with a look at more ag news and some of your markets.
From the beginning, we've worked closely with farmers. BNSF's ties to the agricultural community go back 175 years. Together, we've innovated to make the U.S. agriculture supply chain one of the most efficient and productive in the world. Our strong relationship powers BNSF still today and helps us move the nation like no one else can. At BNSF, we move the nation for you.
Welcome back, friends, to your markets as we take a look at some of the livestock from last week. Well, it was a feeder cattle futures running wildly higher on Friday with live cattle futures settling for some minimum gains. That all came as the cash cattle trade saw their shift of $2 lower. Now, of course, box beef prices were also closely watched despite the packers pushing the values higher and the good amounts of load lots heading down the road. When you switch it over to the local auctions, demand for the weaned calves was stronger this past week at Billings Livestock as more of the weaned offerings were seen. USDA said those small packages of calves continue to sell at a discount to the large packages, and market activity was certainly active in the buyer's seat as they were rapidly driving the bids higher. On the sheep side of the sales, lighter lambs were driving the demand, while those heavier lambs did shift to the softer dollars with fewer buyers in the seat. A nice set of replacement yearling ewes sold sharply higher than the similar ewes the previous week, and really overall a nice offering of those replacement ewes had all trended higher as well. On the grain markets, well, they benefited from the technical support to close the week on Friday higher as they were led by the wheat and soybean markets, which had become overbought and oversold, I should say, actually, in the short term. In a slight correction of the U.S. dollar index, that also helped to be a beneficial factor after 4 consecutive days of stronger moves higher, and that also helped out much of the ag commodities. Now, the weather situation in the U.S. and abroad remains non-threatening for the moment, but Friday's strong move back towards that chart did support the U.S. grains. It may serve as an indication that traders feel that they have adequately priced the grain surplus and those concerns. Well, that's going to do it for today's Ag TV, Northern Ag TV. I'm Andy Schwab. Have a great rest of your day.